now Xavier. Frankie being taken out. Lamborghini's the man. And certainly, this time is not as quick as his name. Instead, taking things a little slow, being as cautious as possible. Popping that med kit as well. It's taken down to 70% of HP. And Lamborghini, I do understand, the only man alive, has a lot of pressure, but guess what? Strikes at the right time.
Not only that, as a solo here on Miramar, you got a lot of dips, you got a lot of terrain to work with to try to avoid any type of sightlines. So maybe they could solo snake it and come out on top with some additional placement points. Fenerbahce out there in the distance. They are going to have to reposition here very shortly. Paraboy, though, look at that. Another teammate on the field. M249 out there in the open, looking to get some nice shots on out. But Lamborghini did reposition. They saw the water, and they said, YOLO, sending it straight to the water. That's a good play, though. I like that play a lot.
That is indeed kind of like the safest route you can take inside these kind of zones. But A7, looking to take out the man in the close. And it's going to be Couture from Nextruya. Easily being taken care of. A7 now, they also need to make it inside the zone. So the pathway in the front is going to be a little exposed. But it's fine. They've got the vehicles covering their back. Senatex and Mafioso, they're going to be making their way slowly inside the zone. Infinity as well. As I mentioned, they had a really great positioning until the zone moved away from them. But still, they can try and hold off the teams that are in the back, including Nova. But Jimmy's the only man alive.
Yeah, still pretty solid position, though, all things considered. I think a little bit of it is in the next circle, and we saw they have those different levels of terrain to work with. So as long as they can make sure nobody surprises them from behind, they should be looking ahead, looking downhill. And as long as they have some vehicles to maybe work with, they are looking pretty solid, in my opinion, especially with 4 up.
Oh, they are looking really solid. Team Secret right on the edge, including Stalwart Esports. This game definitely not as good as expected, but Team Secret for sure. Even though they're hurt, they're not down yet. They're still giving a huge fight to all these teams in the lobby. 2 players alive. Shot should be back up on his feet in no time. A7. Carrillo taken out. That's not going to be keeping A7 settled. They need to make sure Carrillo's going to be back up on his feet. And Nextruya is the one trying to hold him off at bay. Yikta going to be confirming the kill on to Carrillo. Barely alive on a sliver of health, but Yikta still charges forward, and he is getting taken care of.
Yeah, charging downhill like that. No real option because the next zone did shift. So
what is
that
this
pressure?
Circle?
Yep, that pressure just added on top of that one. So Mafioso happy after that elim, looking to loot some crates, looking to get some additional meds, re-up on the ammo, and then pretty much reposition to Senatexa, who I believe has a pretty solid snaking position out there on that road. As long as they can avoid the sightlines from Nigma Galaxy, who have been, we have to say, they have been big chilling this whole game. What a position they called out, and what a position they claimed early on here.
Exactly, but I don't like the split coming in from Raouf. All the way separated out. I understand it's a 3-1 split, but still, in these kind of moments, you're not supposed to separate out, and that's what exactly I was saying, because soon there might be a lot of charge-ins, and Raouf, he does have the buggy underneath the water, but he got spotted, taking a lot of shots, and oh no! Steps out the buggy in the nick of time, but Infinity, here comes a charge-in through from their side as well.
I did like the Raouf play as long as they don't get taken out here, because to me that's like the insurance policy. You send one into the water because you know water's in play, and you make sure that they stay alive. Meanwhile, use your numbers to your advantage. See, we need to see Freak, we need to see Lord, we need to see them be putting in that pressure to make sure that insurance policy in the water does stay alive, and they weren't able to pull that off here.
Oh, not anymore. The insurance policy gets taken away from them. Unfortunate. Team Secret, but still, Nigma Galaxy, they have the man advantage inside this entire situation, and they can always turn it into a victory. Unless, again, they don't make any kind of rookie mistakes. Team Secret, Shots the only man alive, but all it takes is that one little mistake, and Shots will get a huge chance to try and bounce back.
Another huge game, too, when we're talking elim points for these top teams. Alpha 7, I saw 7 elim points. Nigma Galaxy, 8 elim points, so they were able to really use that position, that compound in their favor. As Lord gonna be pulling up here, grenade, cooking it, looking to toss it. Let's see, will it be successful? Oh, Freak also
Oh,
going to
no,
water?
not
I
good.
don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's a questionable play from Nigma Galaxy. I don't know why they did that. Trying their best to take out shots, and finally, a nade connects on the shots. As we mentioned, got him, a huge got him moment without a doubt, but now it's a 2-on-2 situation, and A7, they thrive in these moments.
They do. They do. Let's see, getting shot from the SLR. Now, just think about it. If they would have kept Freak alive, they would have had a 3v2 right now. But instead, Freak went into the water. Don't know why. Now they're down to just a 2v2, and this is Mafioso and Senatexa, two of the most consistent players from the West League.
Oh, using that bus as a movie cover as well. I do like what Hammoudi is trying to do here, but if Nigma Galaxy played things a little bit more safer, this wouldn't be the outcome. Yeah, Hammoudi taken down a little bit too low. Yeah, as you mentioned, two grouped up. There needs to be a little separation. There needs to be a little bit more info gathering, and I do like what A7 are doing. Senatex are trying his best to give as much as visual info as possible to Mafioso, and Mafioso slowly and steadily sneaking around the ridge, making sure his presence isn't being sensed by Nigma Galaxy.
Exactly. Senatexa has that hard cover. Senatexa trying to keep these sight lines to make sure Nigma Galaxy stay pinned down. Meanwhile, Mafioso quietly sneaking up within grenade range. Nigma Galaxy are on top of each other. There goes one. Now it's up to Lord to clutch this one out. Oh, was able to take out Mafioso, but Senatexa full sending it right now.
Oh, the reply is there without a doubt. And as you mentioned, Senatexa full sending it down the line. He does have to favor him in those close range combats. Senatexa is not going to fall back, but the problem is Lord doesn't have HP favoring him, and he is trying his best to heal back up, but Senatexa is just a little too aggressive in these moments, and he will seal the deal on the final man of Nigma Galaxy. And A7 get that chicken dinner. Wow.